to the first episode of 2ZERO7, the Jeep side, or the off-road side, whatever you want to call it. It's up to you guys. We have no snow left, so there's no more snowmobiling as of 2 weeks ago. So we're in the Jeep. Let's get this thing going. Update later and go from there. To give you a little tour of the Jeep on the inside, we got the off-road GPS, which is just a outdated iPad that I downloaded on Exxon, and I'm in a 2000 Jeep TJ with a 405 speed, and we're heading up north per usual, where we go every single time, and see if we can get some good footage today. Just hit the dirt road up north. Colton's in front of us. If you don't know who Colton is, you'll meet him in a second. If you do, great.
Hey, this is how I wanted it to be last year, where we go actually hear each other real good. Apparently I needed a wire, you still needed an antenna, and Alex, the Jeep was just a little...
Speaking of Colton, speaking of the devil. So, I did some work to my Jeep for the past week and a half. I didn't take any video just because it was nitpicky stuff, nothing like... Did some minor work to the Jeep, nothing fun, nothing really too exciting to look at, but this is a good start to the year. There's like enough snow for it not to be gone, but not enough snow to go snowmobiling. That's crazy. Not even an hour away from home and we got snow. But like I said, there's enough snow for it to be here, but not enough snow to go snowmobiling. So me and Colton were like, screw it. Snowmobiles get put away, Jeeps get pulled out. So a week and a half ago, that's exactly what we did.
I haven't been up here since we had that flood.
That's exactly what we did a week and a half ago, is we went, got the Jeeps and started getting them ready. Pretty sweet up here.
Momentum, I would hit that with a little bit of speed so you can get right up it.
Doesn't look like much. When we're snowmobiling around, cameras don't do justice for any of that crap. If I can. It's hard to do that one-handed. Wasn't great of a video. It's hard to shift. It's hard to shift and videotape one-handed. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to do multiple things at once. It's not working. A late spring. It's like cold enough so the spring won't go away.
15 miles from Jimmy's Market.
It's cold enough so the spring won't go away. But not cold enough to keep snowing, which kind of sucks because we didn't really have that much snow this year again. It's definitely getting squirrely over here. Man, I wish a quick camera would do more justice.
Yeah, being locked all the time, you get really squirrely fast in the snow.
So far, so good. We got the GPS going. We're about 17, 18 miles away from, nearest gas station on the paved road, so going good. I didn't bring the GoPro because I didn't think it was needed, but GoPro would definitely be nice right now so I could keep two hands on the wheel. It gets squirrely every once in a while.
Actually, they conversate with you while we're driving.
I know. Freaking snowing up here. Almost ready to go get the snowmobiles. Jeez. Move the hay dudes. Time to get muck boots on. A moose just crossed the road with her baby. I got my phone like ready. I want to see another moose. I want to get one on video for you guys. Dry up, which is sweet. Still snowing, which is also sweet. Colin's getting squirrely up there. It's not like too much snow, but there's enough snow to have fun with it. I was kind of expecting to get, you know, mired up here. Because it went from no snow to snow, so I thought there was going to be, you know, a foot and a half here and there. Oh, he's getting squirrel. See if he's... Oh, he's going to the ditch. Are you stuck now?
I'm stuck now.
Dude, you lit right into her. I'm gonna move out of his way. Oh my word. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, you were in there now. You probably would have been fine if I wasn't in your way the first time you let it loose. Oh, really? I don't know how far he's in there, but we're gonna find out in a second. We got a kinetic rope on. And we're gonna see if it does it. Can't videotape at the exact same time, so I'm gonna put this down. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought. That kinetic rope is pretty badass. It's the first time using it. We usually have stiff ropes, so we heard they're better for this type of stuff, so that's cool. Let's get them unhooked. Didn't even realize they were right next to a brook the whole time. Colton wants to go into North Otter, so that's what we're up to right now. We forgot that there's camps down on North Otter Pond, so we're heading back down to a different open end because Colton likes to be on the water and see if we can make it down in there. Other than that, both Jeeps are running great. And go from there. There we go. Breaking in the new grill. Yeah. Can't beat it. All right.
Yeah, another beautiful day.
Heading back towards where we started. Get a lot of our trips on video and stuff, and I think it's a good little start to make sure that there's no weird noises, weird clonks that we should know about before a big trip, because we usually take one or two big trips. That was a good bump. One or two big trips that are like 500-600 miles and a whole weekend. It takes up a whole weekend, so it's good to know if something's wrong now versus later. Road's getting wider. Going to the car wash. Gonna wash it off. I got some stuff from it sitting in the garage all winter. Plus what happened today. So get it washed and then bring it back home. cleaned. All right, time to head her back, and then I'll tell you a little bit about my Jeep. And we are back. I want to do a little bit of a walk around with the Jeep. I didn't really explain what I was driving, what I have in the beginning of the video. We just went for our test ride to see how everything was working. We weren't sure if we were going to get more snow this year or how the weather was going to be. This is what I drive. I drive a 2000 Jeep TJ with the 405 speed. And then I have done quite a bit of work to it. I bought it in 2020 and it was just a generic Jeep TJ, nothing special. There's a picture of it right there. And then I put a brand new frame underneath it from Virginia that had factory paint on it. Redid the front and rear axles, put 35s on it. Only after I put the Metal Cloak dual purpose coil springs and a Rancho bars. I mean, this is how big they are. They're pretty aggressive. The frame is about as clean as they come, other than the dirt that I missed, obviously, but it's clean. I guess I didn't do a very good job power washing it. It's got the stock 35 rear, 30 front. I have a Dana 44 rear right there, and I'm looking for a 44 front because I want to swap the rear axles, and then I want to do onboard air front and rear. But currently this is what I'm running. Just stock front and rears, stock transfer case, stock transmission, stock motor. I'm running a crossover steering system, and then I have a billet steering rack. This is actually fairly new. I'm running a billet steering rack from the gearbox to the shaft. So I bought a 2003 to 2006 frame, so I had to swap all the steering components of 2006. I also had to change out the transmission pan to 2006. And then, yeah, so the next thing on the list for this Jeep, moving forward in the future, it's going to get Dana 44 front and rears, air lockers, and then I'm probably going to repaint it. I'm not sure which color. I haven't decided yet. Then I'm going to send these out to get re-rock guarded because the factory, I believe it's like a Rhino line. What it came with didn't hold up. Like, these are only 3 seasons, and I don't drive this thing in the winter time. Nothing special with the rear. I took out the rear seat for space, so I put gear and tools and all that stuff in here. As for the inside, I run an iPad to the dash, bolted on by a Rhino mount, and I run an Onyx off-road system on this, and I have cellular data on here, and that's what supports the Onyx. I eventually want to put a Starlink system on it, and I want to build a roof rack for it that bolts on here, goes up and over and then back and bolts onto the rear half of that cab. I want to put a rooftop tent system on top, onboard water, and then an awning, maybe a 270 awning on that side. I love going on trips with these things, and they're pretty capable for what they are. With the Dana 35 in front, open gears, it's not anything that it can't handle. Let me rephrase that. It's pretty capable. There has been some spots that it hasn't been able to handle 100%, but for what it is, it's really capable. For being open front and rear, it's been plenty for the time that I've been using it. In reality, this Jeep will never be finished. There always will be something that I could do to it. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time.